Hi guys, and how you all doing? You're welcome back again to the channel. Onyi Onwura with another video. In today's video, we'll be talking about importation from Bangladesh. This is like one of the highest requested video here on this channel. Most of you have been asking me, Onyi, can you make a video on how to import from Bangladesh? And here we are with the video for you all. So importation from Bangladesh is not really as difficult as importation from China. You don't have to open an Alipay account, a 1688 account, and all of those. Okay, it is much more easier than importation from China. But when you want to start importing goods from Bangladesh, there are things you need to know. Now, Bangladesh as a country, it is an Asian country, as you all know, right? It shares border with India, Nepal, and some parts of China, right? And they are the second highest garment producing country in the world. That is to tell you that yes, Bangladesh is known for manufacturing garments, textile, quality garments for that matter. So if you know you sell clothing, you sell wares for both children, men, women, then you should actually consider importing from Bangladesh. They sell really good quality products and at a way cheaper price. Another thing you should know about Bangladesh is this: they don't have a unified website, just like 1688 if you're used to importing from China. So they don't have a unified website where you can go on to search for different wares or different things to import. No, they don't have that. There are different ways you can source for suppliers. Don't worry, we'll get into that. But I also want to mention that the currency, okay, when importing from Bangladesh, the currency is cheaper. Bangladesh currency is known as Taka, Taka. That is their currency, and it's cheaper compared to yuan or RMB. It's also cheaper to dollars. One Taka is around 8 naira or 8.5 naira. You can see it's really cheap. Unlike that of RMB, one RMB is around 105 naira, 110 naira. You can agree that that of Bangladesh, the exchange rate is cheaper. That is why most people prefer to import clothing from Bangladesh. And guys, their major market, okay, where they export their garments to, it's not even Africa. They export to Europe, they export to the US, to UK. That is to tell you, yes, these people, they are into business and they manufacture good quality clothing. Also note that Bangladesh, they don't speak English. English is not their first language. So when interacting with them, you need to lower your grammar, lower your English, and all of those. Of course, they are into business, so they've been conversing with people. They understand little, but not in-depth English. Just the way you chat with your Chinese suppliers, you know the way those that understand English, you know the way their English sounds. So also with that of Bangladesh manufacturer. Now, a very important part of Bangladesh importation is that you need an agent. Like, you cannot bypass an agent to import from Bangladesh. You know, for China, in a way, you can bypass agents and import yourself. Just use your shipping company to ship. When it comes to importing from Bangladesh, you cannot bypass an agent. You need that middleman that will stand, okay, between you and the manufacturer or the suppliers. You need agents, right? Now, getting Bangladesh agents or agents you can work with is not really that difficult. We'll get to that later on or in subsequent videos. Now, let's talk about how they sell these garments, how they sell their clothing. Bangladesh suppliers, they group their clothing in blisters. Now, if you are good with Turkey importations, let's say you import from Turkey, you already know that when you want to buy clothing from Turkey, it comes in series. So series is same as blisters. For Turkey, it is series, while for Bangladesh, it is known as blisters. Now, these blisters contain different sizes of a particular cloth. Just like that of Turkey, you get different sizes of a particular ladies wear, okay, in a particular series. That's how it is with Bangladesh importation. You cannot just contact a supplier and tell him, I want to buy 2, I want to buy 3. No, they sell in bulk. Yes, they sell in bulk. They don't have time to start selling 5 pieces of a particular wear to you, 10 pieces. No, they sell in bulk. Some of them, you'll see their MOQ as high as 500 pieces. You see some as high as 1,000 pieces. Yes, they sell in bulk. Not that you will not get lower MOQ. Some sell 48 pieces, okay, depending on the suppliers. And remember I said their clothing are grouped in blisters. Now, in order to know the quality of the fabrics you're importing from Bangladesh, there's a metric Bangladesh manufacturer usually use to weigh the quality of their fabric. It is known as GSM. Okay, now GSM is used to tell you more about the quality of the clothing you're buying. So the higher the GSM, you will see some on the screen. I'll leave some on the screen for you. So the higher the GSM, the higher the quality. The lower the GSM, the lower the quality of the fabric. Do you understand? We are going in depth into it. Don't worry. I just want you guys to get the basics. Also, there are two shipping methods that you can use to ship these clothing from Bangladesh to Nigeria or any other African country. Number one is air shipping. Number two is sea shipping. Of course, just like China importation, sea shipping is much more cheaper. The only thing is that it takes a longer time for it to arrive. Okay, it takes a longer period to arrive in Nigeria. Also, guys, if you're used to China importation, I usually tell you guys that China is around 7 hours ahead of Nigeria. Now, one of the reasons why we check their time is actually to know the right time to contact them, the right time to do business with them, because you cannot be in Nigeria say around 3 p.m. and you're chatting a Chinese supplier. That is already their midnight, right? That also applies for Bangladesh manufacturers or suppliers. Bangladesh as a country is 5 hours ahead of Nigeria. Let's say we are at 6 p.m. here in Nigeria. Bangladesh is at around 11 p.m. right? So this will help you know the right time to chat these people up, know the right time to do business with them. Although some of them will tell you they are online anytime, any day, but there is a right time. Okay, you don't want to start chatting up somebody when you know it's already midnight. That's the only reason why we need to know the time difference between these countries. Now, some of you will be like, only since they have high MOQ, how then can we buy? We are mini importers, we cannot afford to buy 500 pieces of a particular wear, 1000 pieces. Now you can actually come in group, right, to buy from Bangladesh. Or another method is that if you have the resources, you can buy in bulk, right, buy in bulk and resell to wholesalers. Trust me, you'll be getting this clothing at way cheaper rates. You buy in bulk and you resell to wholesalers, you have your money. Maybe you will not be making that much profit, but trust me, at the end of the day, you'll be making money from Bangladesh importation. You buy in bulk, you resell it immediately. What matters in business is your number of turnover. That is what matters in business. So if you're able to buy, sell off, get your money, buy again, sell off, when you do this 2-3 times, you will definitely agree with me that you'll be making lots of money from this particular business. So it depends on how much you have. If you know you don't have that much capital, you can come in groups, okay, and order. When it arrives in Nigeria, you share it. Let me also say that for Bangladesh importation, okay, the shipping company's warehouse are located in Lagos as well as Kano. So if you're anywhere around the north, you can ship down to Kano, which will be easier for you to actually get your goods. Then if you're anywhere around the east, around the west, you can ship to Lagos, and from Lagos, they can waybill to any location wherever you are within Nigeria. So guys, this is just like an introduction to Bangladesh importation. Expect to get more videos about how to get suppliers, how to get manufacturers yourself. You can do it yourself. It is very easy. I'll show you how to do that. I'll show you how to get your shipping company. I'll show you how to do all of those. So do well to subscribe to the channel, turn on your bell icon to always get notifications each time I drop this video. If you love the content of this video and you want me to actually create more videos like this about Bangladesh importation, just like this video and leave comments for me down in the comment section. I'll be glad to do this for you all. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all again in my next one. Bye for now.